After defeating the bandits, Lynn continues westward. She and her colleagues stop for the night at a ruined fortress. The Genlong bandits are in a rage after their brethren fell to Lynn's sword. They race in pursuit of the companions. Their angry footsteps sound closer and closer. Chapter 4, In Occupation's Shadow. True Seeker True Sage here. This is post-commentary for the entire time. Great! Ah, this should suffice. Tonight's bed. This mildewy old fortress? Is this the best we can do? Come, Will. Surely you jest. The bandits keep everything in turmoil around here. No one has time to worry about travelers. And there are rather a lot of us. This'll be fine. Who wants to be stuck inside anyway? I prefer a place where I can feel the wind blow. As long as I'm not inside, I'll be fine. And for your protection, your Matadorm Sane will be right here by your side, ladies. Sane, both you and I are to remain awake. We will alternate the watch. Ah, alas. Yeah. My god, I can't believe I let this stupid stuff happen to me. Your pardon, milady. Who's there? I forgive my intrusion. My name's Natalie. I'm from a village not far from here. Ow. You alright? Your leg. It's fine, don't worry. It's from a childhood sickness. I can't travel far on it, but it doesn't trouble me much. What are you doing here, all by yourself? I'm looking for my husband. I heard he was in this area. He said he was going to raise money to have my leg mended. He left the village and hasn't returned. He's a kind-hearted man, but I think he might be involved in something dangerous. I got so worried. Here's a sketch of him. It's a poor likeliness at best, but his name is Dorcas. Do you know of him? God, Dorcas. I'm sorry, that name still kind of makes me chuckle a bit. Sorry for anybody that has Dorcas. I'm sorry, I don't believe I've seen or heard of him. I see. If you do meet him, please give him a message. Tell him that Natalie is looking for him. I will. I will tell him. I promise. Here they are. We've finally tracked down the band that defeated Miguel. So they decided to hole up in this ruined fortress. Perfect. Some of these voices make me yawn. You're an idiot, there are only a few of them. And some are women. If we attack them at night, I'd be a laughingstock. Besides, we might hurt the woman by mistake. I will not be so wasteful. You're right, Kajiga. You're so smart. We'll avenge avenge Miguel and get some pretty souvenirs to boot. Apparently they don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a leader after all. Let's go. Spread out and encircle the place, you rogues. Let's finish this before it gets too dark to see. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Hey, yo. Your name's Dorcas, right? You haven't done much since you joined us. If those weapons of yours aren't just for show, today's the day to let us see what you can do. I want you to attack from the back entrance to the east. There's supposed to be a woman inside. I want you to capture her. Do that and I'll increase your share of the take. If you want gold, you'll get the job done. A bunch of women, huh? It would break Natalie's sweetheart to see me sing so low. Lady Lindis! Outside the fortress! Bandits! What did you say? Persistent bunch, aren't they? What do you think? Shall we go out and face them? No, Natalie cannot move well, and that will put her in danger. Let them come to us. We'll fight here, within these walls. True, take over the command. It's yours. All we have to do is hold out until they tire and leave. Rest easy, Natalie. No one will harm you. Listen, everyone, fight with caution. In this chapter, your goal is to protect a special character for a set period of time. Keep Natalie safe for 7 turns. True, Natalie and the other green units are called NPCs. NPCs are not enemies, but they cannot be moved or given orders. Sometimes green units will be attacked because they are on the field of combat. Be careful not to let enemies close in on or close in on Natalie. True, this fortress has 2 entrances. That's a lie, there's 3. That's where we must meet the enemy. I'll take the eastern door. True? True, you and the others guard the main entrance. When the enemy far outnumbers your group, it's safer to restrict the battle of lead. No matter how strong an enemy is, if he's attacked on all sides. So the east door is Lynn's, the south door is everyone else's. Be on guard. Select Lynn, move her to the space indicated by the cursor, and have her wait. I will say this right now, this entire video is the whole of Chapter 4. I'm not splitting into multiple parts. This is the whole of Chapter 4. Now, I have Will there, but then I realized, oh wait, he can't go there? Now there's actually a lie right there. The game lies to you, saying that there is only 2 entrances. There is a third one. There is a cracked wall on the west side of the fortress. Hello? And you'll know later on, like, I think it's the next turn or so, but I actually put my archer over at that west side. I very much enjoy these 5-second long. Yeah, see, I have the wall. Ow. Yeah, these Iron Axe bandits are not that strong, especially when it comes to my knights. Also, we are being swarmed on the south side of the face. Yeah, there's nothing really to do for the... Oh, true. The fighter who just attacked me, but you dodged. Doesn't he look somewhat like that picture of Natalie's husband? Sometimes you can speak with enemy characters. If you think you can converse with someone, move one of your units to an adjacent space. By and large, you'll know to descend from hints you receive from other conversations. Basically, don't skip the cutscenes. You're not sure what to use, just use Lens. Like them now. Yeah. You can recruit characters if you just pay attention. So please, pay attention. You, tell me, are you Dorcas? How do you know my name? Natalie told me. What are you doing with these robes? I need money. That may be, but joining up with mercenaries? It's the only way to earn gold in these parts. I'll do anything, even this. For gold? Anything? Would you hurt your wife? Natalie is here. We're protecting her within this fortress. What? She's here? She was so worried she came looking for you. Think, Dorcas. Would your actions please your wife? You're right. Well, I understand. I can't do this. I'm done with these bandits. Here and now. Really? Yes. And I would repay you for your kindness toward Natalie. Allow me to fight for you. Da 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 da. Now, I would have actually shut up there because I just remembered a very awesome track sound plays when you're talking with the enemy. I love it. I need to find out the name for that song. Yes, the weapon triangle axes beat lances, lances beat swords, swords beats axes. Axes have more power than other weapons, but they are more likely to miss, which does explain why there's more axes than anything else. When Dorcas is wielding a hand axe, it's the same as a bow, where it can be used with indirect combat, but it can also be used as a normal axe weapon, which I find really cool. What is in Dorcas's other hand? That's supposed to be like his arm or something? I don't know. It's difficult to hit with code, so don't rely on it too much. Try using hand axe and try some indirect combat. I'm yawning again. My god, these yawns. Oof. Critical strikes, yes. Forgot, critical strikes are amazing in this game. And I got an iron axe. Right now, after all your units have moved, it automatically becomes the enemy's turn, right? Sometimes there are moments when you might not want to be able to move all your units. Basically, it's just telling you you can end the turn by selecting an empty space and then clicking end, which is actually a lot better. It speeds things up, and then I actually utilize it a couple times because, you know, they are only used to move. Yeah, see, I move my archer over here to take care of these three guys, especially the archer here. Bam. 3 damage. Wow. You know, just looking at the fortress's structure, it would make anyone that has an obsession over symmetry would go mad because nothing is symmetrical about this place. Absolutely nothing. But I absolutely love it. I actually had a lot of trouble in this chapter, to be brutally honest. This was the hardest thing to do. Oh, yeah. Kent is only level 3, while Sane is level 6. Yeah. I don't know the chances of hitting multiple times. Oh no. Okay, sword v sword. I don't know the chances of a critical strike. I don't know the chances of a double hit. That wall is near death. Ow, 3 damage. There we go, Archer gone, so that way there's no longer two people doing that. Other phase. Player. Oh. What are you waiting for? She's just a child. A girl. Urgh. Come on, man, up here now. Player phase. Yeah, this is only turn 3. I tried to go down there to do some indirect combat, but I'm out of range to do indirect combat. So what I do is lead the guy into the castle. But he has a chance to like talk to his wife, but I never do that. Archery is awesome. I'm never gonna get rid of Will, and I'm gonna make sure Will lives. These guys though, I definitely need to... I've needed to keep track of their health for a little bit because, well, their health gets low on multiple occasions. In fact, I need to find a store or find some way to get more vulneraries, or healing items. Goes down to the head, which then, that lance right there, that makes Sane open to attacks, because the Fire Emblem's AI is they will go after people that have a higher chance of winning. So say it's an army of axes versus an army of lance, like variety of axe, sword, and lance users. The army of axes will go to the lance person because axes beat lances. Also, level up. Yeah, level 6 Cavalier. It's actually, I kind of like that. This bandit didn't have any chance. Also, these are some pretty buff and angry bandits. I don't think any other game has bandits that are this buff. Yeah, then I take Dorcas and for some indirect combat, but yeah, he doesn't have any luck with his indirect combat. After that first attack, he has no more luck. He can't hit anything else. And because it's 7 turns, these battles feel like they're extremely long. Yep, there's my first vulnerary. There's my first heal. I don't like calling them vulneraries because I don't. And it doesn't feel right. Also, wow. Nice hit. It's always fun seeing their health bars drop dramatically. We'll have Will go. 2 HP for that guy. And then we have Lynn there with a bit of trouble. Mainly because the sword bandits are actually pretty powerful. The wall's almost down. Another sword person shows up, attacks Lynn, and Lynn misses and gets 1 experience. Gets double attack. Also keep in mind, oh, critical strike. Still flashing. Keep in mind, if Lynn dies, it's game over. Which I have had happen. When I was trying to catch up to this playthrough using in my practice file, what happened was Lynn died in chapter 2. Not good. Also, why did they go after Kent? Oh, probably because Kent has lower HP. Level up. So whenever I see the level up thing, the first thing I think of is ASDF movies. I think it's ASDF movie 2, or is it the first one? It's either the first or second ASDF movie where it's like, hey man, what's up? What's up? And then the guy that said that gets punched in the face and says, oh, what the hell is wrong with you? And then in the background you just hear, level up. So whenever I see level up, I can't help but think of just the level up from the ASDF movie. Also, Sword Bandit number 2, I guess, or level 1. Another level up. luck, resistance, and HP. I'll probably go more into depth on the things there, and I just realized we have 10 minutes left in this 10 or so minutes left on this episode. Like I said, this is the entirety of Chapter 4. This took me about half an hour to do. And also keep in mind, I'm doing this all in post-commentary in my second attempt on post-commentary here. Now with Dust and the Sea Tail, I just kept it at no commentary because those were incredibly long, but with Fire Emblem and also me wanting to take this channel a bit more seriously, I have to keep this up. Turn 5 of 7. I swear, every turn in this game is 5 minutes long. I don't mind because, well, this happens a whole lot. I went in with a disadvantage thinking I was gonna win, which I did, but I went in with some scrapes. I took some heavy damage, and there was an axe person right there. Kent needed some health. I needed to bring Sane back in, so then he could, you know, live. Ow. Lynn's taking heavy damage. Like, everyone's taking heavy damage. Oh! Weapon level increase, which I still have no idea what that's about. Yeah. Sane could have died right then and there. He could have died if he didn't dodge, which was awesome of Sane. Oh right, and then the wall fell. Or was it this one? Yeah, Sane could have died. Which, thank God, I brought him back and healed him. Well, afterwards. Now that, you know, it's the last turn, bring Sane back in a bit more, and I have him use the second Vulnerary. I don't have him move at all. Then I have Kent just wait there. Have him use a Vulnerary. Then I couldn't really have him attack anywhere. I select Will. Use the Iron Bow on this bandit, which is bad news if Will gets hit, because he'll have to back up. I attack using indirect combat, which doesn't work. It does a lot of damage like the game said, but it's incredibly hard. How much HP does Lynn have? Yeah. Good thing she did that critical strike. Enemy phase. Yeah, this is the last phase here before the mission was over. Lynn could have died once again. 2 HP remaining. That was not safe of me to do. Especially because bandits were moving in. There's Will here. Ow. I feel really bad for Will, because, you know, he took a little bit of a beating. Sane didn't really move out of his, lance. Player phase. Oh, this is the last turn. The turn I needed it to work out. I attack with a hand axe. Misses. He only hit once. Lynn has to use the Vulnerary because she only has 2 HP and she cannot kill that bandit in one hit, especially with another bandit closely behind it. Select Sane. Switch the Iron Sword to keep him from dying. Kill that bandit. It's all just, with this one, it's sort of a rinse and repeat. Just keep your HP up and keep a solid defense going. I have to have Will move back because the bandit was getting close. Nice solid hit. Then we'll have Kent go, rescue Will, kill that bandit, leaving the south entrance open for a little bit. But thankfully, since we had at least one person at the entrance, it kept things alive. Especially because, well, it was either attack. Oh. Yeah, she could have died again. And thank God that critical strike happened. I don't know the statistics when a critical strike happens, but I feel like it happens more often when your HP is low. Now, I don't think the awesome music shows up in the last turn. If it does, I'll be sad. But with that, we have defeated the last of the bandits. And curses, they're not human. Listen up, rogues. Retreat. Fall back. The enemy has fled. True. We've won. Voice crack. Dorcas. I'm so sorry, man. All's well that ends well, right, Natalie? Our village is close. I'll take Natalie home and return tomorrow. Why can't we just say our farewells today? Well, I spoke with True. I've been invited to join her group. But we're going to Lycia. I have to go somewhere to earn money. If you think I'll be of use, I'd like to fight for you. You helped my wife. I owe you. Dorcas. Please, Lynn. We are both in agreement on this. Watch over my husband. Things have finally calmed down. We'll continue talking, taking turns keeping watch. Is that alright? Are you sure, Sam? Oh, yes, of course. Let me warn you. If bandits sneak up on you, they'll cut you down without mercy. Do you understand that? What do you doubt? What, do you doubt my bravery? Am I not a knight? There's no need to worry. Right, Kent? If there's anything suspicious, we'll take care of it. Rest assured. Really? Well, good night then. See you tomorrow, True. Let's go. No one ever trusts me. I wish I was never in an everlasting smirk. Well then. The next morning comes too quickly. Lynn has fought back the bandits' attack. Now she rushes for the border of Bern. If she can reach it, Lycia itself is not far off. For a moment, Lynn stops to imagine the face of a grandfather she's never seen. Chapter 5, The